Chant. This side's gonna be Husker, this side's gonna be Power. Hey, Husker, this side has 3 rows of tables, so we better be louder than them, okay? All right, here we go. Huskers! Power! Huskers! Power! Huskers! Power! Huskers! Power! Huskers! Power! Huskers!
the University of Illinois today, and we're cheering for a big win, right? We have several special guests who are with us today, and I want to start by introducing several of those guests and groups to you. We are really pleased to have, for the first time in a while, the Johnny Carson Foundation Board with us. They've been here since Thursday. Tony Vlahovic, also Larry's wife, is with us. We're celebrating the recent gift that the Carson Foundation has made to endow the director of the Carson Center for the Emerging Media Arts, the great Megan Elliott. The great impact that the Carson Foundation and Johnny, of course, has had on this campus for so long at the game today. We're also pleased that the next Carson Lecture Series, that'll be actually tomorrow, be held tomorrow as part of this special weekend in the Nebraska Union here at 3:30, to have Pat Hazell, comedian and former Seinfeld driver, who will host the event. So I'm very pleased to have the Carson folks with us this weekend. We also are joined by a group of USDA fellows today who are finishing up a 2-month fellowship here from the Foreign Agricultural Service, emphasizing trade. So we welcome you, the group here for the USDA fellows. And we also, as we do every pregame before a home game, we have a number of high school counselors who are visiting us and here with us. So our high school counselors, are they back over here tonight? In 2002, Jake Young, a Husker 2-time All-American and academic All-American, was tragically killed by a terrorist bomb in Bali. The Jake Young Memorial Scholarship was made possible by generous donations from friends and family, Husker fans across the country, and a generous donation from Lynn and Dana Roper. The scholarship's awarded to a football student athlete who demonstrates a high level of athletic and academic achievement and effective leadership skills. Jake lettered for the Huskers for 4 years, from 1986 through 1989. And was inducted into the Nebraska Football Hall of Fame in 2000. We're very honored to have some of Jake's family and friends here with us today, along with Dana and Lynn Roper. Please join me in a thank you. Now, we usually have Trev Alberts come and speak to you today, but I will tell you that we have an unusually high number of recruits here this weekend, and Trev is doing his job, so he's not able to join us, but we are going to pipe him in for you, so join me in listening up to Trev Alberts.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm really sorry that I can't be with you there in person. This weekend is a very important recruiting weekend for us. It's a 2:30 game on ABC, and so Coach Joseph and our staff have brought a lot of young men in and have asked me to make a presentation to them over at the Hawks Championship Center. So about the time that you're watching me deliver this to you, I'll be over at the Hawks Championship Center talking to student athletes and their parents. I just want to thank you so much for all you do for Husker Athletics. I want to thank you for what you do for our university. The University of Nebraska has a lot of momentum right now. There's great alignment in our leadership, and you've, with your support and your interest, you've changed the experience, not only of student athletes, but of students on our campus, and we couldn't be more grateful. So thank you for all that you do. Today's going to be a great day. Illinois presents a tremendous challenge for us. First of all, the weather's going to be perfect. We ordered that up. The stadium is going to be full once again. Amazing. But Brent Bielema has done a great job with Illinois. He brings a team into Memorial Stadium that's a very physical football team. They don't do a lot. They don't do a lot on defense. They're not going to do a lot on offense. They're going to execute very well, and they're going to try to keep the ball away from us. So a real key in this game will be, if you watch on defense, they love to play press man on the outside. Nobody's been able to cover Trey Bowman. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments their defensive coordinator, Ryan Walter, makes. But in the end, I really like our chances. I like the focus and dedication. And once again, really appreciate the leadership of Coach Mickey Joseph. He's done just a fabulous job of keeping this team together and keeping our coaching staff together. So I just hope you enjoy the day. Thank you so much for all you do. And as always, go Big Red.
I would say this if Trev was here, but I want you to know how lucky we are to have him as our athletic director. He's doing a wonderful job for us. You know, when we went through that leadership transition a year ago, we looked wide and far and found the right person 45 miles down the road. In Omaha, he has become a leader almost overnight in the Big Ten and nationally, and is doing a great job for us. So please give Trev Albertson a big hand. So, you know, we have this other team in Husker Athletics that plays with a little different ball, that also has a nation record-setting, you know, sellout streak in Devaney, as you know. And I'm very pleased today, even on a match day, for us to have the opportunity to hear from the greatest volleyball coach on the planet, John Cook. So, John Cook.
I feel better now after Wednesday night. I think Trev might have been auditioning for ESPN again with that presentation on the football game. We played Maryland tonight. We did beat Illinois last week at their place, so we got that out of the way, so football's turned down. But it's an honor to be here, and Trev said some great things about thanking you for your support. And it's a challenging time right now coaching. I mean, it's really changed a lot the last year or two. And Ronnie's right, Trev is on it, and he is really doing a great job of leading our coaches and our athletic department to help us try to stay ahead and stay competitive, because it's a very competitive world out there right now, and the student athletes have way too much power and control, but that's the way it is. And one of the things we're trying to do is build such a great culture here that none of our players want to go in that portal, and they want to be here because they want to represent Nebraska. And I've got a great group of young women who are doing an exceptional job of that. And I'm going to brag a little bit. But before I do that, I see some guys in here with hats and jeans. So that's Western Nebraska Ag. The most common question, or the most question I get asked the most is, how's Bud? Bud's our volunteer coach. He's a quarter horse. He's on our poster. And I've gotten into horses, roping, so I've been in brandings, I've been invited to rodeos. It's opened up a whole new world for me. But for the ag part, the ag guys in here, I see a lot of pickup trucks parked out there. It's great to see you guys here and support us. And it's been a really great experience for me getting in the horse world. And you know, you just can't have one horse, so I had to get Bud a friend, and that's Reba. And Reba came off a ranch out in central Nebraska, great horse. And so anyway, it's just been really cool. The people I've met are incredible. And I could go on for stories about it. So anyway, I just feel really lucky. I'm going to brag a little bit about our volleyball team, because I know academics is still really important. And 3 out of the last 6 years, Nebraska volleyball has won the Elite 90 award for the best student athlete at the Final Four. And this past year, it was Ani Evans from a little town called Waverly, Nebraska. And so we're very proud of that. And that's a big deal in the volleyball world and the academic world. Yesterday was an incredible experience, because we had the first women's volleyball team 49 years ago that started women's volleyball at the University of Nebraska. They came in and they spoke to our team, and like Trev's over the recruits, that's where I would be normally. We have 2 top recruits in right now, but the mom of one of these recruits listen to what these women were talking about when they started playing volleyball 49 years ago here representing Nebraska, what it meant to them. And this mom was just bawling, and I'm like, well, I didn't know what was going on, but she played at Appalachian State, and not quite as 49 years ago, but a little less than that, and just what they were saying.
Led by Kathy Ankerson, our Executive Vice Chancellor, and Mike Bain in the Institute of Ag and Natural Resources, with great leadership across the board. And many of them are here today, so I would ask you, if you're on the leadership team of the university, would you please stand and be recognized? This is So a quick couple updates about your university. We are having a great year here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. We have, in the last 4 years, have graduated record graduating classes from your university in our 154-year history, including this past May, that was yet another record graduating class for us. And we are graduating them faster than we ever have as well. So we're very, very proud of that. We welcomed our freshman class here just about 9 weeks ago to join us at the university, the class of 2026. Hard for me to get that number in my head, but that's the year that most of these students will graduate. And this is the most engaged, academically talented freshman class that we have ever had in our history. So we're very, very pleased to have them here. I mentioned earlier, the Johnny Carson Foundation is with us this weekend. All of you know that Johnny is arguably our most famous alum. You know, some might say Warren Buffett, I say Johnny Carson, just so you know. He's a Norfolk, Nebraska native, as you know, was a pioneer in television with The Tonight Show and his tenure and length of service there. And the Carson Foundation has done so much to support this university. Johnny himself did so much to support this university, and we're looking forward to recognizing that on the field today. You can't miss, if you're on campus, as you are today, that we're in a big building phase for this institution. We currently have almost $1 billion in capital construction that is either just completed or will be completed in the next couple of years that is going on. We just dedicated, I saw Sherry Jones here a few minutes ago. In the back here, we just dedicated and cut the ribbon on Carolyn Pope Edwards Hall, new home for our College of Education and Human Sciences and an anchor facility for that college about 3 weeks ago, and are very excited about it. You can't miss the Keywood Hall construction. I talked about that. There's some Keywood folks. Yeah, we have part of our Keywood team here today. That will be the new instructional home when it opens next year for our College of Engineering, the largest single academic project ever in the history of the University of Nebraska. $115 million new facility that we're excited about. So there's just tremendous growth that we're building for the future here at our university. And then yesterday, I'll mention, he's here with us today as a special guest with us, our Burroughs Center for Testing that has been here at the University of Nebraska since the late 1970s. We had the founding director of that center back yesterday, and he gave a great history lesson on how the Burroughs Institute came here, came to be at the University of Nebraska. Cecil Reynolds, he's right over here, retired professor from Texas A&M University. And I'm very pleased to have had you here, Cecil, and I learned a lot yesterday in listening to you talk. So you heard Trev mention this, I'm going to mention it, John mentioned it. Thank you so much for your support, certainly of our whole university and of Husker Athletics. You know, we are looking forward to a great game today. Support Mickey, support our student athletes, you know, as we're in this kind of rebuilding phase and time in our history. They deserve our support. We are going to hopefully beat the University of Illinois today. I will take great pleasure calling my colleague Robert Jones up at University of Illinois and saying, "Go Big Red."
We start this week really long. Nobody rises to the occasion. They fall back on the train.
Listen to me. You prepare yourself. We came here to take care of business. We came here to be physical. Hey, it's hard or be hungry. We don't want it.
Just say your country and where you come from.
From Tanzania, East Africa.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
Happy to meet you. Ethiopia, Tanzania. Very good. I took a lot of video I can share with you. I have everything included. Yeah, this was a great day here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I have taken every steps. I can share the link with you.
You will share with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me your number. I don't have your...
Take my number. It's 531.
Wait. Just...
Let me pause it. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Shabani. I'm from Tanzania. Here in Lincoln, I'm studying PhD in Natural Resources. And I'm happy to meet you guys.
I'm very happy to meet you. And this video is going to be watched by a lot of Ethiopians.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, thank you
so you
so
can
much.
say a short message to Ethiopians. What do you tell them?
Uh-huh.
You have some message to Ethiopians?
Ethiopians?
Yeah.
I'm happy to meet with Ethiopians. In my class, I'm taking a class on GIS, and we have 2 Ethiopians there.
Wow.
So, yeah, which is good. Yeah.
Happy to hear. And great joining you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we thank USDA and the USDA fellows.
Yeah, I'm a PhD student.
Yeah.
They are
the fellows,
Yeah,
right?
they're fellows.
Yeah.
I'm a PhD student.
Myself
at
also
UNL.
am a PhD
Yeah,
student, so
great.
we're in the same.
We'll be together.
Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
So I called you.
Okay. No, I did in my master's, I did plant insect.
You did? Who did you work with?
Not here, but
Taking a picture.
it was on sorghum, sorghum each.
Okay, I worked on sorghum. I worked on chitch bugs with sorghum, and then green bugs.
Okay.
Here is my flag.
That's photo.
Yeah, I'll take it. Mine is a video. Is there a better camera? Mine is on video.
Camera.
Give me a nice camera. Thank you. Here, thanks to USDA. There is another picture here also. Here another team of Africans. Ladies. So here is where we get our pictures. So one on social media. All the pictures are coming from here. Yeah, we took already. We take 3 pictures.
The ladies.
The pictures are already in Africa now. We are watching them.
Yeah.
Congratulations on.
I'm from Ethiopia.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We enjoyed you
That
guys.
was a great program.
Good to
I
have
love
you.
it. It's a nice energy.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we enjoyed it very much.
Well, be sure you have more fun before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Morocco, Tanzania, Kenya. Yeah, very big Husker Day. This is a corn hut, one of the big. Hey, what color are you? Yeah, it's a very big day here. Very busy.
Yeah, get us. I'll do it tonight. Okay, good.
Are we going now?
Are you following some other guys?
Yeah, I was going to see there and come back.
Okay.
What is happening there?
You want to see the breast bag?
I'm gonna dance here.
No. You don't.
We're a team of Africans. Our team of Africans enjoying here.
There we go.
Yeah, this was like really one of the very nice days here.
Still trying to find that key.
Yeah, now
What a position, yeah?
now I have a PhD position here.
How did you get it?
I get it through just individual application, networking with the professors here. I got an advisor,
Okay.
and then the advisor recommended me. And then they tried to find me an assistantship. They got the money.
Okay.
So now I work and they pay me and I pay for the education.
Okay.
So that's how my PhD is arranged. So I'm happy to meet someone from Kenya. Kenya, if it was athletics, a lot of Ethiopians. We know when it's the world athletics, actually it's Ethiopia and Kenya. The others are just there for the party.
Yes, when it is
They don't make it
long
to the. It's
distance,
just
middle and long
it's just
distance.
between us. We know.
Just between
It's
us.
either Kenya or Ethiopia, we say. It's one of us, 50-50.
The other one is on top, the other one is
50-50.
down, and it is only seesaw.
Yeah,
At
and
times,
you know,
Kenya is low, Ethiopia is high, at times
yeah.
now.
We know a lot of Kenyan athletes like with this guy, Haile Gebrselassie,
Yeah.
Ethiopian athlete. He's now one of the biggest investors. He's investing a lot.
Yeah, in hotel
And
industry.
Yeah, hotel industry, and he's like a very good entrepreneur,
Yes.
role model for others to invest.
Yes.
And yeah, he tell us like how Kenyans are investing. He like yours the way Kenyans work on the young athletes.
Yeah.
Now Ethiopia is working more on improving the.
The welfare.
I mean the system, like the way how athletic system is managed.
Okay.
New management is always challenging.
challenge.
Yeah.
But why the war?
I mean, you know, these
Because
always politicians.
I
Politicians.
know
always-
Meles
Yeah.
had so many Tigres.
Yeah, I
Tedese
mean,
told
you know,
me. Tedese told me.
this thing, it's like, it's about political leadership is always very difficult.
Yeah.
So we kind of, whenever they disagree, then the price for the country is a lot. If politicians agree, they make you a lot of benefits,
But
you know?
but what I'm asking is,
Yeah.
why is Tigray having so much power? Who is
I mean,
funding
the
them?
thing is like, it's not really as such also because of funding, rather because they were initially fighting for the political power. They secured to be there in the political power for I think 27 years. And then at the end of the day, there was this election, and then Dr. Abiy came to power. And then time goes. Initially, it was really a peaceful transition, and they did make a lot of. They agreed to make kind of what do you call it? Transforming the party, becoming more democratic, opening up the space, allowing free expression of ideas, all these things. But then any time, then in between they couldn't agree, and then things got more and more and more complicated, and then even it's difficult to explain for myself about what's going on, because you only read from the news, and it's really difficult to know now. Given this technology, trust me, if you follow the news, me and you almost have the same information. I mean, we just see speculations, and then people also explain to the level of their knowledge. Wow. See the kids, that's beautiful. Yeah. Wow. So I can come and get tickets from here. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's a big day here. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So let's Wednesday. Wednesday at 12:30.